before real estate. What were you doing?
Oh man, what was I doing before real estate? I worked with criminal drug addicts in the court system, and that was an amazing job. It was in Oregon, and I was able to be the liaison between the judge and the court and their treatment and kind of help coordinate, help coordinate their treatment and their drug court. So it was drug court. I'm sure you've probably heard of drug court. A lot of people have. It was one of the very first drug courts in the country. And it was amazing. I absolutely loved that.
What part of Oregon was that in?
McMinnville.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I have friends that live there right now, actually.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That place has changed so much. since I
So
was
much.
there. Yeah.
It was probably, how long ago was that?
So that started about 20 years ago.
So it was kind of even probably a little semi-rural almost, like a quiet
Oh
place.
yeah, such
Yeah.
a small town.
Blackberry bushes and,
Yes.
small roads and
Yeah.
And now it's kind of a metropolis.
It kind of
Kind of a
is.
bigger place. I mean, the whole place has grown together. Everything's grown outward. So I think McMinnville got sort of just swallowed up by the Portland
It
metro
did.
area.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they would get out of jail in Portland in Washington County and they would give them a bus ticket and they would go south to McMinnville. So like it's good and bad, like they found refuge there, but also it completely shifted the way the town was. The park that we raised our kids in is now a homeless camp, and it's so sad. So those kind of changes, I think we've seen a lot in the Northwest, but I think just as a society, we've seen that, right? Those
Yeah.
changes over the last 20 years. But yeah, I don't want to go back.
No.
I love being here is a little bit safer.
100%. I was just talking with somebody because I went to college at Portland State University.
Oh, cool.
And back then, 30 years ago, oh my gosh, 31 years ago, I could go from my job that I had like after hours on the campus. I could walk from the campus down to the bus station, or the bus stop, not the bus station, but the bus stop, which was like a mile, maybe a mile and a half. Like it's a pretty good walk.
Yeah.
Downtown, because Portland State University is downtown Portland, and not encounter a single person and never feel unsafe. It was quiet. It was amazing. It was like a small town in a city.
Wow.
I wouldn't walk outside at night in Portland today.
No,
I never.
me neither.
It's scary,
Yeah. That's too bad.
I know. And one of my favorite restaurants called Hamburger Mary's
Oh,
was
I've
like
never heard of that one.
so good. It's like one of those hole in the wall restaurants that was sort of, if it was still alive today, it would have been on diners, drive-ins, and dives or
Oh,
whatever.
of course.
Because it was just that. It was like this little bitty thing that was on the corner of Busy Street in downtown Portland, and now it's gone because it's kind of got run out.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of that thing. I think the big thing and for you, like you're helping people through that, which is I don't think I could do it. Like that's a tough thing to have. Tell me, like, how did it impact? How was it for you being the person who kind of had to witness the good and the bad that goes along with that?
So I'm a recovering people pleaser. And I remember one time we lived right across the corner. So the courthouse was here, our home was here, and then this is the church where all of my clients did their AA meetings and their NA meetings. And there were times when my clients would see me over there and they'd just come right on up to the door. And so it was hard to set boundaries. But I really, really loved them as humans because I know, like, we're all flawed. None of us have any clue what we're doing down here on earth, right? We're all trying our best every day. And so I had a lot of mercy for them and a lot of grace for them. None of them were violent offenders, so that felt a lot safer. But it was hard to see people make choices and not be honest and not have integrity. And that was the hardest thing to see, is that someone's really given this great gift of this program that can dismiss their charges and eventually expunge their record so that there's never even a record of them being arrested for possession charges. And to see them throw that gift away was really, really hard for me. But then I had to take a step back and go, they get to choose their life. I get to choose mine. They get to choose theirs. Yeah, it was all fine and good until I gave my husband's mountain bike away to one of them that needed transportation. And he was like, gosh, I really, really wanted that bike. But, he needed that bike. And so, yeah, there was some boundaries that were crossed, I'm sure, mostly by me. But it was an amazing experience to just see, like, the human soul. Because I have struggled in my life a lot before that. And so having that perspective was really good for me to go, guess what? We all struggle.
Yeah.
We all have our tough times. We all struggle. And it was a really amazing experience. To me, it was years of learning how to set boundaries in my life, which I still use stories of those times in my presentations when I talk to women or groups of men and women about how to set boundaries and how to be safe. And it was very interesting. Yeah, so precious time that I love looking back at those times for all that I learned.